If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out.
3 people were charged with the murder.
4 people.
4. Terrence Watkins, Jamarcus Chambers, and Darren Southall. They say Darren Southall was I think the uncle of the guy you allegedly killed.
For sure.
So when you got the news that these people were arrested, what crossed your mind?
I ain't never knew the big rat to get down like that though. It blew me for real. I was like, man, that boy did that. I still don't think to that day he did that.
So you know these people? Well,
yeah, I know them niggas. I don't think he did that though. That's why I just can't see him doing it. I don't even think them shot the house up, bro. I don't know what's going on. I think it's a whole nother innocent out there still. I think they just blaming them for
Why you don't think they would do it though?
I don't think they did. I'm telling you, them niggas ain't did that. Hell no, them niggas ain't did that. Saving somebody else.
Are these people that you personally know?
Yeah, I know them ain't cut like that. They ain't really like that. They ain't on that for real.
But sometimes people don't like that till you gotta, till they.
Nah, I got big. I might got big though, blowed up. So might, but I don't know. I just don't see them doing that. I'm telling you, like, them not like that. And then if they did, though, they weren't trying to do it. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Cause I'm really like that, and I ain't even trying to do that. You see what I'm saying? I really get on that, but I'm like, I'm not on that. But I get on it if a nigga make me get on it, you know what I'm saying? But nigga ain't trying to get on that.
Yeah. What, so that situation happens. How does your parents react? How does, the city react?
My folks, they me. I'm a real nigga, so my folks don't really be, they'll try to use it. My mama, don't nobody else do it. My mama use that shit. She be on that lame shit sometimes. My mama and daddy dead, you the reason, who the woo. My Aunt Tony ain't never tell me that in life. Like, she never disrespect me like that. My mama be going through that little shit, she don't go what she say. And that shit make you crash out. I be telling them like, bro, y'all gonna make me go back to jail. Y'all ain't even understand what you telling me. You ain't even thinking about what the you just told me. You just told the reason your mama and daddy dead. Why you telling me that? Now if I go, cause you got it on my mind, like you know what I'm saying, you my mama saying that. So like these mama shit still living, grandma still living, so why you even telling me that? Cause I'm retarded already. Let me chill and stay friends, make sure we get all these millions. Why you wanna put me in that mind state to go crash out? And you a mama, dog. You still touch your bullshit. I ain't got this, I ain't got, nigga, I'm still in the halfway. What the you talking about? Mm-hmm. Nigga.
Cold-blooded demonstration. If y'all want to see the whole interview, which is, it's a good interview, go over there to Say Cheese TV, check out the interview, and then you're going to learn a lot about the brother HoneyKomb Brazy. But the reason why I'm making this video is because this right here is a prime example of some of the things that I tell the hood educated residents and guests about how your gang banging or how your actions can spill over into innocent peoples. Now, in this situation, as you heard Sean tell him, he said, look, well, this was a result of you killing somebody. You see? And, according to reports and everything that's out there, HoneyKomb Brazy supposedly had killed somebody. And after killing this person, the people wanted to kill him. But instead, they couldn't catch him. And so being that they couldn't catch him, they wanted his grandparents. But not only his grandparents though, y'all. They shot at HoneyKomb Brazy's his mama house. I'm talking about so many times. Every time she moved, they was shooting up her house. He even talked about it in one of his songs, said they shot up the house like 20-some times. Now, in this situation here, where his grandmother and grandfather died, 4 people was arrested, like they said.
Well, the case of the man accused of killing rapper HoneyKomb Brazy's grandparents last year heading to a grand jury. Terrence Watkins, one of 4 people charged. As we've reported, Watkins had a dispute with another rapper, OMB Peasy, who was friends with Brazy. Investigators testified they have recorded conversations of Watkins talking about killing Brazy's grandparents, Tony and Layla Lewis.
The initial beef came from this other individual, but because of the connection between these two, that's ultimately what led to this house being targeted.
Investigators say Watkins and suspect Patrick Lewis both fired into the home. We're told Tony Lewis died from gunshot wounds. Layla Lewis dying after an oxygen tank exploded, causing a massive fire. The case against Patrick Lewis, by the way, also in the hands of a grand jury. The other two suspects are now in federal custody.
Lord, no. Lord, no. Lord, have mercy. I don't know. Man, I heard the boom. I thought it was somebody shooting something. Man, I'm coming out. I heard the boom, man. I seen cars come speeding from around the one way. I did too. Right back here behind. This is crazy, man. No. Hey, you got a live wire down there too, sir. A live wire. Oh my God, Lord have mercy. Man, see about your mama, man. Lord have mercy. No, Lord, no. This ain't the way, Lord.
Cold-blooded demonstration. Now, according to reports, they are saying that the reason why these boys got caught for that murder or for that double murder is because the feds was watching them. And the feds listened to these boys on wiretaps plan the murder of HoneyKomb Brazy's grandparents. And like when I hear stuff like that or when I read stuff like that, I got to think to myself like, well, wait a minute. If y'all got these boys on wiretaps and y'all hear them plotting a murder, not only that, a double murder on two elderly peoples, why didn't y'all stop it? You see, why the federal government allowed them to go through with the murder if y'all heard them plotting the murder on wiretaps? Being that they was plotting the murder on wiretaps, ain't that enough to charge them? If not with murder, conspiracy to commit murder, conspiracy to commit attempted murder or something? You see, these boys on wiretaps, I'm talking about laying down the whole lick to go kill some elderly peoples, and the feds just sat back and just say, well, you know what, we hear them talking about it. Let's actually see if they do it. I mean, they had them boys under wiretap for a whole year. A whole year. So they sitting up here listening to them plot the murder. But they ain't do nothing. They just, oh, Bob, we're gonna give them a shot at it. Let's make sure these guys are really murderers. And then once they kill someone, then we would, go arrest them. And, but we really want to get them for the drugs. Because, this whole operation here is for drugs, not murder. You see? Wait a minute, hold on. Murder is worse than selling drugs and all this old type of stuff, because they had the boys under wiretaps because they was running a multi-million-dollar drug operation. I'm talking about these is big time guys. But they just couldn't stand HoneyKomb Brazy because according to, what they just said, HoneyKomb Brazy supposedly had killed one of their peoples. And HoneyKomb Brazy was cool with somebody that they didn't like. And that was enough for the big time drug dealing guy to have his parents, his grandparents killed and to try to have his parents killed. Now listen, the cold-blooded part about all this is this right here. Here it is. We got HoneyKomb Brazy, and he just don't seem to understand what his mother is saying to him. He don't believe that he is accountable for what happened to his grandparents. Because he gets upset when his mama say, hey, you know, you the reason why my mom and my daddy did. He don't want to hear that. He don't want to be held accountable for that. I mean, at least that's what it appears like. But I'm here to tell you, his mama is not wrong. She is not wrong for coming to her son and saying, hey, look, man, the shit that you was involved in, excuse my language, y'all, got my parents killed, man. You know, my mother and my father still be here. If you wasn't ripping and running around in these streets, shooting, stabbing, killing, and fighting people, they still would be alive right now. My house wouldn't have got shot up multiple times if you wasn't out here doing what you was doing. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you was responsible for that. That's your work right there. Because if it wasn't for you, HoneyKomb Brazy, killing somebody, then your grandparents would still be alive right now today. Your mama house when they got shot up or none of that. So it's all on you. And you gotta accept that. You gotta be held accountable for that. Like, man, you know, my actions cause somebody to want to hurt my mother, cause somebody who want to hurt my grandmother and my grandfather. Yeah, your actions did that. And so that's why I always demonstrate that to y'all all the time. Listen, if you got some gangbangers in your life, I mean, that's a part of your family, and they coming around or they friends or something like that, look, you can't, look, you gangbang, you get over there, get away from me, you're not welcome over here. Because we got to understand something, y'all. In the streets, nowadays, it ain't no rules. You know, back when I was coming up, you know, elderly kids and stuff, no matter what happened, elderly children, women, they was off limits. You know what I'm saying? They was off limits. Unless a woman was in the streets with that, you know, setting people's up and stuff, then all right, cool. She fair game. But if it's just a woman and elderly people and children, they are, no. That's a no-no. You can't touch them. They untouchable. Right? But nowadays, man, people will kill you in front of your kids, kill your grandparents and all that. And you got to understand something. You can't set a rule, you know, after killing somebody. You can't just say, hey, look, check this out. Hey, man, look, yeah, I killed your homeboy. I know you loved him. I killed your brother. I know you loved him. But you can't kill my grandparents, though, because that's against the rules. You know what I'm saying? Listen, let me tell you something. When people are emotionally disturbed and they hurt, they don't care who they hurt. All they want to do is they want to cause you to feel like them, if not even worse. And being that HoneyKomb Brazy, he understood that they was trying to kill his mama. They messed around and done killed his grandparents, all because of something that he did. Let them know. As soon as they start shooting up his mama house, that should have let them know, hey, look, check this out. These guys ain't playing by the rules no more. They trying to take it a step further. And they trying to do this because of my actions, because of things that I done did to them. It's just that simple. It's not hard mathematics. It's easy. So I know y'all love y'all nephews. You love your brothers, your cousins, and, you know, friends that you grew up with and stuff like that. I know y'all love them. And ain't nothing wrong with loving them. But you got to love them from afar. You see what I'm saying? You got to use, I'm talking about, man, brother, you got to give me 100 feet. I don't want to be seen around you. You stay over there across the street. I'm going to walk this way. You see, where we going? Hey, what you call gonna be there? I can't go there then if Bulldog gonna be there, because I already know what Bulldog done did last summer, last week, yesterday. I'm in the hood, so I know what Bulldog done did. So I can't be nowhere around Bulldog. Because when them people come to kill Bulldog, they're not gonna sit back and say, you know what? It's a lot of innocent people over there, but Bulldog in the middle. We can't get them. We gotta just wait and let all the other people leave, and then possibly we can try to get them. You know, no, they not doing that no more. They coming up, they pulling up, spraying the whole damn crowd. Innocent people and all, they don't care no more. So ain't none of those rules and regulations to the streets and all that old type of stuff. That right there is gone. That's dead and gone. These guys don't play by no rules like that no more. If they see you, they gonna try to get you. They don't care if you coming out of church. They gonna get you. They don't care if you downtown. They gonna get you. They don't care if you coming out of a library. They gonna get you. Even if you got your kids with you, they gonna get you. They don't care no more. It ain't no, hey, look, man, I got my babies with me, dog. Y'all give me a pass, man. No. You killed our homeboy, man. You ain't getting no pass. We killing you in front of your kids. And not only that, we want to do it in front of your kids so we can harm them. You see what I'm saying? So we can mess up their minds and mess up their emotions. And what they really like to do, y'all, the reason why they really just doing this stuff chaotic, I'm talking about just crazy, is because it gives them more clout. One thing you got to understand about gang bangers in the gang life is that every gang want to be tougher than the other gang. If this gang right here jumped off a bridge, you know what? We want to jump off the bridge and land in the ocean with quicksand. You see what I'm saying? Every gang trying to up one on each other. Oh man, they shot at him soon as he got out the hospital. Okay, well nah, man, you know what we gonna do? We gonna go in the hospital while he going through surgery and we gonna shoot him. You see, every gang wanna beat every other gang. Every gang wanna be the toughest. So if a gang kill you in front of your mama, yeah, that's right. That's how crazy we is. You don't want to mess with us. We deranged up here in the mind. We don't care about nothing. We careless. You see? And the other gang say, well, dang, they killed him in front of his mama. Yeah, okay, well, we gonna kill dude in front of his grandmama, his granddaddy, his auntie, and his baby mama. Yeah, we gonna push it to the limit. You see? Oh, no, they did that? Okay, well then we gonna kill dude in front of the police station. Like, gangs always want to up the other gang. So when you got gangs playing like this, you don't stand a chance. So the best thing that you can do is, hey, look, nephew, brother, cousin, whatever. Hey, look, I love you, man, but you can't come around here, bro. I'm sorry, man. You know, you got to meet me on I'm talking about on the other side of town, all the way over there. You see what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, meet me at the police station. Inside, though. You know what I'm saying? Inside the police station. Because they might try to run up on you and shoot you in front of or in the back of the police station. You know, look, I know a lot of people say, well, hood, you pushing it or whatever. And that's okay. But if you get put in a situation when you ride with one of your loved ones and they are part of that gang life and your car gets shot up, I'm talking about Swiss cheesed up, and you catch one of them hot bullets, then you're going to say, man, you know what, Hood, he was standing on something. I should have listened to him, bro, because I ain't got nothing to do with it. These boys done tore my car up and shot me in the process. I done lost an intestine. I done lost, I got to have on a colostomy bag now. My shoulder don't work how it used to be. I done lost blood and all type of stuff. No, you shouldn't have to go through none of that because you are not the one out there committing all that madness. Why do you, an innocent person, a tax-paying citizen, have to suffer for some foolishness that one of your loved ones done did? Or one of your friends done did? You ain't partaked in none of that. So why suffer? Listen, gangbangers understand that their life is on the line. They understand that. But the sad thing that I don't like about some of these gangbangers now is this right here. You know them people trying to kill you, brother. And you girls out here that's out of pocket. You know you got people that's trying to kill you. So why do y'all surround yourself or go around people that ain't got nothing to do with that lifestyle, putting their lives at risk? That don't make no sense to me. If you know you out there in the streets and you know you doing all this stuff and you got people that want to kill you to protect your loved ones, people that you care about, instead of going around them, avoid them. When they want to come around you, you stiff arm them. No. Get back. Because these boys right here might pull up right now. They might be on feet on their way over here right now. Get from around here. No, you can't hang with me. No, you can't be around me. I'm a target right now. You see, I am a target. You gotta understand that. Quit putting y'all peoples at risk. Quit putting y'all people's lives in danger for the bullshit that you done did. You see what I'm saying? Now, before I depart, allow me to say this right here. Rest in peace to HoneyKomb Brazy's grandparents. And truth be told, I don't believe that HoneyKomb Brazy understood the magnitude of where them boys was gonna take it. Don't none of us do. We just out there gang banging, acting a fool. We don't think that our Opps is gonna say, you know what, let's go kill his grandparents. We don't think like that. So had he known that, maybe he probably would have, made things or put things in place where grandmother and grandfather would have been safe. But he's not thinking that. So I don't believe that that was his intentions. I don't believe that he really understood that. Because if he did, I believe he'd have said, no, grandmama and granddaddy, y'all got to move. Y'all can't, they trying to kill y'all. Like he did his mama. They shot his mama house up. Mama, you got to move. You can't stay over here no more. You see what I'm saying? Moved her all the way out of state, from my understanding. After they shot her house up the second time, mama, you can't even be in Mobile, Alabama. You got to go. You got to get up out of here. You see what I'm saying? But if he would have known that about his grandparents, I believe he would have did the same thing for them. But the cold-blooded part about this whole demonstration is the feds knew. And they ain't do a damn thing. Now that's a cold-blooded demonstration. This is Hood Educated, not Lame Related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Peace and love.